Offensively, you bring in Declan Doyle, a guy that was under Ben Johnson for a couple of years. What's the expectation for what the Ravens will be offensively?
Maybe more trick plays, perhaps. But you're right. Look, you worked under Ben Johnson, worked under Sean Payton, so you really don't have to look too hard to see, a guy who's going to be creative. He's going to look for efficiency, but he's also given a guy like Derrick Henry in the backfield. I think he's going to look for this offense to be physical. He's also 2 months younger than quarterback Lamar Jackson. So perhaps there'll be a connection there that will kind of energize somebody who's already been a two-time MVP and really been, one of the best or maybe the best player in all of football. So I look for, kind of a little more juice out of this offense, certainly than we saw last year, and a little more creativity probably than we've seen.
I think anybody that saw Lamar Jackson consistently knew last year he was not the guy that he normally is. How healthy is he? How do you think he evolves with the new offensive coordinator?
Well, I think certainly health will be a big part of that. I think him being healthy would be a huge difference, obviously. I think first you have to look at Lamar's track record. You can go back under previous offensive coordinator Greg Roman, and then, of course, Todd Monken. And in the first couple of years of each of those guys, Lamar was incredibly dynamic and explosive, but in different ways, really, each time. And so I think we'll sort of see that happen here as well. There's really no reason to think that, within a year or two under Declan Doyle, that he shouldn't be able to kind of recapture some of that magic. I also think he's come a long way as a passer. And I think the way he sees the game has come a long way. So I think you'll see a bit more under center. You'll see Lamar a bit more under center maybe than we have in the past. And certainly play action, I think, will be a big part of the picture, which I think, of course, makes him that much more dangerous.